To determine the scale on the x-axis, I have to know how many grid lines I have available to work with. So if I start on the left-hand side here, and I start counting grid lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I keep counting all the way out to the end, somewhere about here, I hit 70 grid lines. So that's what I'm going to work with. I know that that's within the axis I drew. It's on my paper, and I can use 70 grid lines to spread out my inverse wavelength measurements. Here's the data I got. For my 1/, wavelength numbers, I have 3.57, 4.55, and 5.56. If I go from 3 to 6 on my x-axis, I'll include all of my 1/, wavelength data points. 3.57 is within that range of 3 to 6. 4.55 is within that range from 3 to 6, and so is 5.56. I have a difference, 6 minus 3, of 3 units of 1/, wavelength. I need to divide that 3 by 70 lines to see how many units of 1/, wavelength I need to use per line so I get the points nice and spread out. I get 0.043 units of 1/, wavelength per line, and we always round up. I'm going to round up to 0.05 units of 1/, wavelength per line. What does that mean? It means if I start down here at 3, then the next line over is going to be 3.05, and then 3.1, 3.15, 3.2, and if I get up here to 10, that's 3.5, and another 10 lines puts me at 4. So every 10 lines on my graph paper increases my 1/, wavelength number by a half. 20 lines increases it by 1. And this is what my scale looks like now that I've added it to the x-axis.